Hello, welcome to AMAC and the Sword of Light, and today we're going to be going over my Nahobino build. That is a dodge tank. So the first thing we're going to start off with is our strength stat and our vitality stat. Now you could get your vitality much higher in this, but since the way I'm dodging attacks, vitality doesn't matter. At least for the way I'm running this build. But we do have 100 in Vit, and we have 369 in strength. So, let's get into the things we have. And we also have our masteries for physical 9 and light plus 7. Which you should have that higher if you want to fully maximize this, but I need to fight more absences and New Game Plus. The first thing we're going to look at is Impeller's Animus, which increases the damage per attack and it adds a Pierce effect. So basically, since our main attacking move is light, it can be blocked and reflected as we're not using Morikumo. But this will help us get around that problem. So now we pierce through resistances, reflect, drains, etc. So we can always do damage when this is set up. Now we're going to want this next ability. After evading the attack, it adds 1 press turn. And this is where Lumescent Mirage combos in very well. It guarantees evasion for 1 attack for self for 1 turn, which will guarantee you an extra press turn. And Highlight Forma, which will just make your light damage higher. In Fierce Roar, we want this so the enemy is guaranteed to aggro us. So we can always draw the aggro so I can get the dodge. And this was the light base attack that I was talking about. It is a 4 medium strength base light attack. The 1 foe. Imagine it as a much better Wrath Tempest, basically. It's a Wrath Tempest, but way stronger. And a list of Eclipse. Basically, when we dodge, we're going to do a severe counter that is physical. And it ignores resistance and it pierce. So, more dodging, and then you counter back and punish. And obviously, when we get the meter, we're going to use Critical Zealot to increase our 4 hits to make sure they all crit, which will hit really hard, especially if you're stacking up a bunch of debuffs. But, let's get into the demonstration. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, I am using Demi-Fiend Essence, so if you do beat Demi-Fiend, this is the benefits of his Essence, so you basically block everything and you can't get hit by status. So, everybody might not have that, but with the dodging, you should be fine. The only thing you really have to worry about is status. You don't have this Essence. So, we're going to start off with our setup. Next turn, we're going to use Fierce Roar. And we're going to act as if he resists, just because, well, normally the enemy will resist light, so. And if you're worried about losing your Impeller's Animus, you can fuse up this demon right here, as it will have the innate skill. Sometimes you'll keep your charge effect. So you might not have to so there's going to be times where you don't have to reset up Impeller's Animus. But I do want to show this on a crit turn. Alright, so now we can use it. And if you try to use Secession, it's going to replace your Impeller's Animus. So unfortunately, you can't have both. You have to pick one or the other. 4 times hit, or are you going to be able to pierce resistance?
Like a moonbeam, pale and fleeting.
But if you guys liked the video, drop a like and a sub, and I'll see ya. Have a good one.